Hi friends, today we are gonna visit the nation of Thamud, the people of Salih alayhi salam. Categories of antiquities at Al-Hijr. The antiquities to be found at the sites of Al-Hijr can be arranged into the following categories: carved tomb, facades, religious area, residential area, wells and water channels, remains of the Syrian pilgrimage road, remains of the Hijaz railway, mud brick houses, remains of the heritage village, tumulus tombs on mountain tops. Al-Hijr in the Islamic era. Throughout the Islamic era, Al-Hijr was a major station along the Syrian pilgrimage road. Pilgrim caravans used to halt at the well known as Bir al-Naqah to draw water. A small village grew up around the site during the Abbasid era. Today, the well is situated on the site of the Hijaz railway station within the Ottoman fortress which was built to protect it. The Nabateans in Al-Hijr. The Nabateans were Arab tribes who became settled and lived in cities. They excelled in commerce as well as in development of water resources, collecting water through a system of water channels and storing it in vast cisterns. The Nabateans settled in Syria and the northwestern part of the Arabian Peninsula. The capital of their kingdom was Petra, while Al-Hijr was their military base on their southern borders. Although Nabateans used the Aramaic script, their language was Northern Arabic with respect to vocabulary and proper nouns. Furthermore, they developed the Aramaic script and joined some letters one to another, thereby producing what is known as the Nabatean script, from which the Arabic script used today developed. Al-Hijr, a station along the old trade route. Al-Hijr occupies a strategic site along the old trade route, the Ascens Road, which connected the southern part of the Arabian Peninsula with the north and the centers of civilization in Mesopotamia, Syria, and the Nile Valley. The route coming from the south bifurcated at Al-Hijr in two directions: a road to Tima, Dumat al-Jandal, and then Mesopotamia, and another road which connected Al-Hijr to Petra, capital of the Nabateans kingdom. Tombs of Necropolis A. Al-Jabal al-Ahmar, tombs IGN 9. The facade of the tomb is complete. Its upper section is crowned by stepped crenellations, followed by a raised cornice on two levels. On each side of the facade, there are two carved columns with Nabatean capitals, while the entrance lies in the center of the facade and is adorned with a carved column with a Doric capital on either side, which support a lintel surmounted by a triangular cornice. Above and on either side of the triangular cornice, there are carved bases, and above it lies the tomb's foundation inscription, which is dated to year 13 of the region of the Nabatean king Al-Haritha IV, corresponding to 4 to 5 AD. Hijr, a Nabatean city. The Nabateans settled in Al-Hijr from the 1st century BC and continued to live there until the 2nd century AD, and left prominent remains behind in their tombs with carved facades, their dwellings and water management system. Al-Hijr, an ancient historic oasis. Verses of the Holy Quran confirm that Al-Hijr was inhabited by Thamud, the people of Prophet Salih salam, who lived in roughly the 3rd millennium BC. There is also a group of ancient inscriptions which provide that the site was inhabited during the 1st millennium BC, prior to the arrival of Nabateans. Tombs of Necropolis A. Al-Jabal Al-Ahmar, Tomb IGN 11. The facade of this tomb is complete with its details and architectural elements. It is high and is crowned by stepped crenellations, underneath which is cornice with 3 transems. On either side of the facade, there are columns with Nabatean capitals. 4 columns have been carved on the sides of the entrance, with 2 intertwined columns with Nabatean capitals in each side. There are lintels above the entrance, and above them there is a transom decorated with 5 small flowers. Above the transom there is a triangular cornice with a base bearing a vase on either side. On top of the cornice there is a carving of an eagle with spread wings, and above this the foundation inscription of the tomb dated to year 40 of the reign of Al-Haritha IV. Necropolis A. Jabal al-Mahjar. This necropolis consists of 3 groups of tombs containing a total of 14 tombs, 6 in the first group, 5 in the second, and 3 in the third group, which is known as Jabal al-Mahjar. Most of these tombs have been affected by erosion. The nation of Thamud, the people of Salih alayhi salam, about which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Quran in Surah Al-A'raf, verse number 73 to 74. To the Thamud people we sent their brother Salih alayhi salam. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other deity other than Him. There has come to you clear evidence from your Lord. This is the she-camel of God sent to you as a sign. So leave her to eat within the God's land, and do not touch her with harm, lest there seize you a painful punishment. And remember when He made you successor after Ad and settled you in the land, and take for yourselves palaces from its plains, and carve from the mountains homes. Then remember the favors of God, and do not commit abuse on the earth, spreading corruption. And Allah mentions in Quran in Surah Al-A'raf, verse 77 to 78. So they hamstrung the she-camel and were insolent towards the command of their Lord, and said, O Salih, bring us what you promise us, if you should be of the messengers. So the earthquake seized them, and they became within their home corpses fallen prone. If you like my video, give a thumb up and subscribe my channel to get the latest videos. Take care and stay blessed, lovely guys.